Xinhui Group's background check went insanely deep, digging up every shady thing she had tried so hard to hide. Mr. Gu, please let me explain. It was all a misunderstanding. That woman Linlin set me up. I'm innocent. Anki was so panicked she burst into tears. She tried to grab Guming's sleeve, but he pulled away in disgust. Enough! Guming snapped, his eyes full of contempt. Anki, not only do you have serious misconduct and a terrible record, you even dared to fake your resume and try to fool Xinhui Group. Do you think we're idiots? We will never hire someone full of lies and rotten character. The words serious misconduct hit Anki like a slap across the face. Her last bit of dignity was ripped away, leaving her drowning in humiliation and rage. Who are you to judge me like that? I only made one tiny mistake. Why won't you people let it go? You corporate elites just look down on people. Anki lost it and started screaming in the conference room. Her perfectly made-up face twisted with anger, making her look completely unhinged. Security, get her out of here! Guming hit the call button on the desk without mercy. 2 large security guards rushed into the conference room, grabbed Anki by the arms and dragged her out by force. Let go of me, let me go, I'll beat you up! Anki struggled like crazy, her heels screeching against the floor. Just as she was dragged into the hallway, the double doors of the VIP conference room opened. I walked out laughing and chatting with Xinhui Group's vice president and our company's director. The bright hallway lights fell on me, while Anki was pinned by security in a dim corner. She spotted me instantly. She saw me surrounded by Xinhui's executives like I was the star of the room, saw my calm, confident smile, then looked at herself being hauled around like dead weight. Her jealousy and hatred instantly snapped through her last bit of reason. Linlin, it was you! You told Mr. Gu, didn't you? Anki went completely wild, suddenly breaking free from security and lunging at me with her claws out. I'm going to tear you apart, you ruined my life, I'm taking you down with me, she screamed, her long nails flying straight toward my face. I stood there without even blinking, because the very next second, Xinhui Group's vice president barked, "What are you doing? Pin her down!" The guards broke out in a cold sweat and rushed forward. One quick hold later, Anki was pinned hard against the cold marble floor. With a dull thud, Anki's face was pressed tight to the ground. Her carefully drawn eyeliner smeared everywhere and she kept cursing like a trapped animal. The vice president's face turned dark. He looked at Guming and said, "What is going on? How did someone like this get in here? If Miss Lin was frightened, could you take responsibility?" Guming hurried forward, sweating as he explained. "I'm sorry, Vice President. I'm sorry, Miss Lin. This woman came in with a fake resume and hid her serious violation record. I exposed her on the spot. Now she's having a meltdown." The vice president gave a cold snort and looked down at Anki on the floor. A fake resume and a hidden record? That takes some nerve. His voice was icy and sharp, carrying the unquestionable authority of someone at the top through the entire hallway. Guming immediately sent all her information, including proof of her fraud and misconduct record, to the industry-wide HR network. I want the whole industry to know who she really is. Xinhui Group will not tolerate someone like this in our industry. Throw her out! The second Anki heard industry-wide notice, she stopped struggling. Her eyes flew wide open, her pupils shrinking as despair and fear filled her face. An industry-wide notice meant that in this city, and even in this entire field, her career was basically dead. No legitimate company would ever dare hire her again. All the little tricks she had been so proud of, along with that fake innocent act, shattered to pieces in the face of real power and rules. The guards dragged Anki, limp as a rag doll, into the elevator and tossed her straight out of Xinhui Group's front doors. I stood before the tall floor-to-ceiling windows, holding a cup of coffee, watching that tiny, pathetic figure downstairs without the slightest ripple in my heart. From then on, she could only work at tiny workshops and small companies, making barely anything while doing the hardest jobs. Her parents sold their old hometown house for her and came to this city to rent a place. The whole family lived paycheck to paycheck, barely getting by. Meanwhile, the coworkers she once looked down on were getting promoted, getting raises, or moving to better companies. Everyone else was leveling up in life. Everyone except her. From a starting point that should have led to a bright future, she had thrown herself straight into the mud. One weekend I was drinking coffee at a cafe. I ordered a latte and sat by the window with warm sunlight pouring through the glass. As I scrolled through my phone, I saw a post from my former coworker, Xiaoli. She had been promoted to design team lead, and the company rewarded her with a 10-day trip to Europe. In the photo, she stood under the Eiffel Tower, smiling brightly and confidently. I was genuinely happy for her.